following podcast from Big Finish Productions does not in any way represent the opinions of Big Finish or any of the people working for Big Finish. It is meant to be a comedy and is therefore untrue completely. Thank you. I might also mention it is not suitable for young children. If you are a young child, please stop listening now. Are you still listening? Stop it. Stop it. Thank you.
Vixens from the Void. The Terrible Fear. To select audio navigation, press Start. There are 5 options. Special Feature 1. Whatever happened to Babel J?
"1991 was a difficult year for Vixens from the Void. The Dynasty in space soap opera, with its big hair and glittery shoulder pads, which worked so well in the 80s, was starting to look very dated in the 90s. Ratings were falling. The profile of the programme was slipping both inside and outside the BBC. Script editor Mervyn Stone takes up the story.
I remember that time very well. The controller of BBC One called the Vixens from the Void producer into his office. "Nigel," he said to him, "Nigel, you've got a problem." And he knew he had got a problem, because his name was Nicholas.
It was during the planning for Season 6 that Stone suggested that they add a new cast member.
I'd seen the robots in Star Wars and Data in the new Star Trek show, and I thought that's what the show needed to give it a boost. A cute robot. The producer instantly liked the idea, and that was that.
So Babel J was born. The outline described it as a neurotic translator robot with a stutter and a good line in caustic wit.
It was very easy to come up with Babel J.
Mervyn Stone again.
I did it over a curry with the producer, and we had it all sketched out on a napkin by the time we'd finished the puddums. We spent more time working out its catchphrase than the robot itself. What could Babel J say instead of saying yes? No BBC robots were allowed to just say yes in those days. I think it was a union thing. It was all, "I obey," affirmative, confirmed, command accepted, all that kind of stuff. We eventually came up with "Aye, Cappy."
Babel J made his debut at the start of Season 6 in the episode The Terrible Fear, which at the time had the working title of The Fear of Terror.
We had terrible trouble with the robot at the start. The moment he got on set, he just went haywire, charging around the set completely out of control. He crashed into a wall and made a ruddy great hole in it.
Lawrence Warwick, who played Babel J, said this in a 1992 interview.
"Well, yeah, it was true. I did have a drink problem, but the wall was painted black. I wouldn't have seen it even if I had been sober."
And the problems didn't stop there. Mervyn Stone again.
During the first couple of days, the unions got a bit shirty. The Scene Shifters Union insisted Lawrence was a prop, and only they should move him. He had to be carried to the toilet by 2 Irishmen in boiler suits. After Lawrence accidentally urinated on the shoulder of one of them, the unions very quickly reclassified him as a human being.
Teething problems aside, the robot became an instant success. Lawrence Warwick again from 1992.
"It's amazing. I can't believe it. I'm everywhere. There are toys of me in all the shops. I was given one the other day. I say 4 simple phrases when you press my head. Emergency, emergency, I need to recharge is one thing it says. I keep that for when I go out on a raz, for that time in the morning when you can't form actual words to get a drink anymore."
Babel Mania took hold in the weeks after his appearance, and he took full advantage of his newfound fame.
God, I'm so busy I have to drink in my spare time. I was on Going Live, Generation Game, I went on Jim Will Fix It, and I met a whole scout troop. The little buggers.
You were sick on one week.
Well, yeah, that did catch me off guard. I don't know why he cried so much. Little sod-ass Jimmy Savile for a t-shirt with me on the front of it. I fixed it for him.
Lawrence swiftly became the highest-earning star on Vixens from the Void. It seemed that nothing could stop him. But of course, it all came to an end as quickly as it started.
The success took me by surprise, oh, definitely.
Mervyn Stone.
We started to wonder what monster we'd created. Lawrence was never off our screens. The only thing that surprised me more than the success was when he got murdered. Yes, that was very surprising.
To return to main menu, press Menu now.
There are 3 Mervyn Stone novels which are available for pre-order from bigfinish.com. When you arrive at the site, type Mervyn Stone into the search engine. The 3 novels are Geek Tragedy, DVD extras include Murder, and Cursed Among Sequels. They are apparently thrilling and funny. bigfinish.com. Thank you.